I have 100,000 subscribers. Wow, that's insane, man. Like when I started YouTube, I cannot imagine I can ever hit 100,000 subscribers. My gosh. But, just so you know, this is not like a 100,000 subscriber celebration video because not yet. I'm not ready to celebrate, not just yet. So today I'm gonna just share like my plans and what this is all about.
Play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
So let's start off with a 100,000 subscriber celebration video. So I wanted to do like a very special video, like kind of sort of like a badminton giveaway, something fun and nice and worthy of 100,000 subscribers. But here's the thing, it had me thinking, if I were to do a giveaway, how much can I give? Right, 1 racket, 2 rackets, even if I give 10 rackets, how many subscribers do I have? 100,000 subscribers. So is that really the most valuable thing for everyone? I think maybe not. So that's why I just wanted to use this video as an opportunity to bounce ideas with you guys on what would be worthy of a 100,000 subscriber video celebration, right? So yeah, I was thinking about the truth talk about the badminton YouTube scene on YouTube and how, things you should look out for as a person, beginner or professional to be, wannabe player, watching all the badminton YouTube stuff. I want to tell you guys the truth, but that's not going to be good for views, so that's why a lot of things are avoided because they're not good for views. Yeah, but then again, the truth message to you guys would be valuable for the most amount of people. Giveaway would be nice for some, so I think I would do some of that. What do you think? What do you think is good and valuable for you? Leave it in the comment section below so that more people will see it. And yeah, we can bounce ideas, right? So that's first. And secondly, what happened to me? Like, what is all this about? So it's a really, really long story. So where do I begin? I think in about 2016, I started university, and when I go for school training, right? I mean, back then, the fact that I went for university meant that I decided to focus on my studies over my badminton career. So I didn't train much. I think ever since I left the team in like 2013, 2012 or 2011, I don't know, was it 10 years? 2011, I haven't been training much at all. Maybe once a month, twice a month. Play with my friends whenever they called. When I went to uni, because I was, in sports school and I was a little bit academically behind my peers in university, I studied like crazy. So I didn't train, I didn't gym much. I played maybe twice or thrice a semester, plus all the competition, because the thing is, once you have a national athlete background, at least in Singapore, you remain competitive even if you don't play for a couple of years, because Singapore isn't like super high. Everyone is busy studying in Singapore, trying to work out a career. And badminton is not quite considered like a very proper career. So everyone's studying, they don't train much. So even if I didn't train at all for the entire year, I could still remain relatively competitive. So it was at 2016 that I started having like rotator cuff pains. And that's when, I would like stretch my rotator cuff and strengthen it, and then the pain would go away a little bit better. Once I warm up well, I strengthened it well, and I competed. So that was probably the start of the underlying problem that was not properly managed. So come 2017, 2018, that was when the pain started. No, gradually we get a little bit better, feel a little bit of pain, a little bit better, feel a little bit of pain. 2018, the pain reached a threshold where it was really uncomfortable. So that's when I started to see like the physio, to ask them, hey, you know, what's wrong with my arm? Why is it painful? And then they would do like strengthening exercises to try to figure out what's wrong. So they didn't want to put me under the MRI scan unnecessarily because it's expensive and you don't get paid a lot being a badminton coach and player in Singapore and a badminton YouTuber, for your information if you guys don't know. So that's when I think I started to, you know, had that injury come to a point where after you smash, I was like, it hurts. So yeah, I would just stand there for like a good 5 seconds to recover. So if you watch my badminton games, you know, like there was this once where I showed you me competing. That was all with the pain, by the way. Just that I just, you know, tahan all the way. Tahan means endure the pain throughout the way. So that's what athletes do, right? They endure the pain. And after about a year of physio, you know, my coach was giving me his advice on how to strengthen and solve this problem. Apparently, it made it worse. Don't tell him I said that. But what happened was, it did not get better. In fact, it gotten to a point where when I was sleeping, you know, I sleep on my right arm. On my right arm, it hurts. When I try to shampoo my head, it hurts. I try to do groceries, you know, when I carry. If I swung my arm like forward, it hurts. So that was when I knew I had to go to the MRI scan. And the MRI scan was last year, December, before the COVID shutdown happened. And it showed that I tore something inside. It's a slap tear. Basically, when I tried to understand from the doctor what is wrong with my arm, he said, Gerald, it is not clear what's exactly wrong. It looks like a wear and tear because it seems, according to him, a lot of water polo players seems to get the same injury as well. Now, I'm a badminton player. He said, nope, no badminton customers. No. So I was like, okay, so I'm assuming it's wear and tear. I tried to ask my other friends that got the same injury. Apparently, they don't know either. So what is the cause of this slap, S-L-A-P tear? I don't know. So if you guys know, tell me in the description box. I would love, comment section below. I would love to know what's wrong with my arm. So that's what happened. I actually had my MRI results ready in January, but because of the COVID shutdown, lockdown in the world, I could not get my results until about June-ish. So that's when I got my results, and I had an insurance problem because I just graduated from school. I cannot claim. So do I go for surgery? Don't I go for surgery? The problem with this, right, is that it's a permanent injury, like it's for life. If I don't do anything, it will only get worse, and my daily life is quite affected. So filming my badminton YouTube videos since I think about last year started to become really hard. So if you ask like Josiah or Sylvester, I think Sylvester wasn't so involved, but he probably seen me in pain a couple of times. So everyone has seen me in pain. It's been really difficult. At the same time, I want to make sure that I give you guys good content. I think for those of you that are a little bit sharper, you would have seen like my general deterioration of like especially the attacking shots throughout the period of time, because I could not smash properly. I could do only like a half smash and mostly use like my forearm for generating of strength. So it was a really painful and difficult period throughout. So that was when I think after like a back and forth with insurance issues, I decided to go for surgery. And this is what happened, basically a slap tear surgery. And how long does it take for me to recover and go back into like properly, you know, training and competing? It takes a year. Yeah, that's how long it takes. Before I can even take this cast off, it's going to be 6 weeks. Yeah, you guys see in the short skit, basically living with one hand has been really, really difficult. If I want to make YouTube videos for badminton, that's just, how do you even do that? My left hand? Technically, yeah, so maybe at least until after 6 weeks I could start to do something. Maybe I'll collaborate with others in Singapore, think of how I can make videos for you guys. I just want you guys to know that I'll be back.
I'll be back.
After a year, no, not really a year, but after I get a little bit better, I can start to work a little bit more with others. I can do something for you guys. So I just want to give you guys an update on what went on in my life. So that's COVID. Additionally, I also got a job because I can't coach badminton like this. So I also got a job. I've been working on my job, badminton, and recently I've got a important gift. So very tied up from end to end. Really difficult trying to manage everything so that I can get by this period smoothly. So I just want you guys to understand, I'm not gone, I'm just on a hiatus. I'm gonna take a short break, short time out to kind of heal. So I want you guys to know that I'll be back, and that if you have any badminton questions, just feel free to ask me. I can do like a YouTube, you know, like those short stories on Instagram. I suppose I could do those to kind of answer some questions for you guys. So feel free to just pick me, I'll help you out. But just know that life has been really tough with all this going on. And I'm not gone, and I'll be back. Alright, so take care everyone, and if you haven't already, if you see any BG video, be sure to hit them and watch them all the way to the end so that we stay, or the channel stays alive. Okay, so take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.